Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Yes.
Okay. Which part in Germany?
Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf.
Hi.
That is where a lot of Japanese people, right?
Yes, there are a lot of Japanese people, and I do like it because there's like a place called Little Tokyo, and that's where where all the Japanese people are. Yeah.
Okay. Have you been there?
Yes, I have been last year, and it was nice. There are a lot of matcha places, a lot of cafes, so a little similar to this Tokyo, but not the same.
Now you're currently coming to real Tokyo, right?
Yeah, right.
So, like, is it first time to come to Japan, like Tokyo?
No, it is my second time.
Second.
I was here last year for 5 days, but that wasn't enough, so I went back, and I will stay like 3 weeks here.
Okay. So I'm curious about your first impression when you came here first time. What was it like?
The first time it was like how I imagined Tokyo. It was like overwhelming. It was but in a nice way. It was overwhelming, but in a nice way. So many generous, respectful people, and that's what I liked the most of Japan. And also the buildings, how clean everything is, and it was like a really positive impression. Yeah, like organized, like structured, really different than other countries I have been, and that's why I like it so much here.
What is some concrete story or like example which made you feel that way, like it is organized or respectful?
So my sister and I, we were on a bus station. It's such a random story, but we were at a bus station and we were like waiting for the bus to come, and there was a nice grandma next to us, and she was offering us some bonbons, some chocolate. So she just gave us like randomly chocolate, and it was so kind of her. That's something you will not see in my home country like Germany. They were like more like rude people, so people are so nice, like also when you go in combinis, when you go shopping, they were so respectful, they try to help you, and you don't see that in Germany. There you always see faces like unfriendly faces, like they're fed up with life, and here fed up with life. Hi. And here it is like they were so friendly, they know how to talk to you, they try to help you a lot, and that was something I really liked about it.
Okay, so you have a like very good interaction with people here.
Yeah. They try to help you all the time. They're really nice to you, and I had never a bad experience with Japanese people here, like not even once. And a real big thing for me is for coming alone here is it is a safe country. So I can walk like in the nights, I can walk like everywhere, and you feel safe. As a woman, you feel like really safe, and that's like a big point for me to coming back always.
Okay, I see. I want to ask about your last time when you came here in last year, 3 weeks of trip, right? So you've been to where? You've been to?
I have been to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka.
So 3 prefectures. So could you share a little bit about the trip, like where you went, what you liked, and so on?
So starting off with Tokyo, as I already said, we were to all the places like Roppongi, Ginza, and it was like each place was really different. So like one was more natural, the other was more touristic, but everything was really nice, from the scenery, from the buildings, from the food. The food was really nice. The people are nice. The fashion is nice. Kyoto was more rural. It was more, it was like more natureful, but it was also really, really, really touristic, which I didn't really like, unfortunately. But it had so many beautiful places. Like we went to the, I don't know what its name was, Kuromo River. There is like a big river, and then
Kamo River.
Kamo River. That's where we went. It was like there was no touristic people, and it was so nice going there. The scenery, it was so calm. It was such a nice weather too. Also renting a kimono was also really, really nice. Also a really nice experience, and we had so many Japanese people telling us, "Oh, you look great in it," which was also really nice of them. I didn't thought they would say something like that. We went to Nara. That's where we also have been. Was nice with the reindeers bowing to you. Yeah, that was also a beautiful experience seeing that, and also how respectful the people are with the reindeers, like letting it passing the street, looking at them, and yeah, that was also nice. Then we have Osaka. Osaka was really different. It was more like Tokyo, but with, I think the people were more chill. So yeah, they were more like chill, like they were dancing around. They were yeah, there were people dancing, there were people singing, and I also heard that the people in Osaka are more like chill. They are different than Tokyo people. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were like at the same place as Totombori, and Namba. Yeah, like all the places. Osaka Castle was beautiful to see. Yeah, I think that's all the places we had been.
Okay, you've been to many places.
Yeah.
And you found the difference in each prefecture.
Yeah, definitely.
What kind of scenery made you think that, wow, it is Japan? Like, you like the most here?
Yeah. I think the scenery I liked the most was Shibuya Crossing. Yeah, I like that. It was like, wow, I'm really here, because you are seeing it everywhere. You are reading a manga, you are watching an anime, and there you see Shibuya Crossing, and also Nara Deer Park was also like, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what catched me.
I see. That's why a lot of foreign people like Shibuya Crossing. They watch it from anime and so on.
Yeah. I've seen it in animes. I've read it in mangas, and yeah, that's why I'm here.
I see. You like manga, anime?
Yeah. I started to watch animes when I was like 6 years old, with English subtitles in Japanese, and yeah, that's how it started, and that's how I started to like Japan.
Okay. I didn't ask concretely about what made you come to here.
Yeah.
But like, was it one of the reason? Like anime, manga?
Yeah, the reason why I love Japan so much is anime. Yeah, I love manga, I love anime. I started from a young age watching animes. Till now I'm watching like so many animes, and I do love them a lot. And that's what inspired me to come here, because I love the scenery. The most sceneries in animes are from here. So like, I don't know what part it is, but like, was it Your Name? I don't know. But there is a scenery where the trains are like going. Yeah, and then she's like, that's from the anime. And when you see it, you're like, wow. And then you're standing there and watching it, and you think, oh my God, that's from the anime.
Yes, probably like around the Shinjuku, you see a lot of the same scenery.
Yeah, you see a lot of sceneries from animes, and that's what I really loved. The scenery here is like crazy nice.
You mentioned some highlights about Japan, but what are some memorable stories you still haven't shared?
Yeah, there was a memorable story. We hang out with two friends of us here in Japan, Tokyo, who are Japanese. One of them can speak German and the other one can speak English. So it was a great experience going with them to a izakaya, like more like a Japanese one than a touristic one, and it was so nice. There are so many Japanese people talking, coming from work, gathering around. They even, so some of them from other tables saw us and talked to us too, and asked us where we are from, and it was so nice, because you think that Japanese people are more like shy, they are not interacting with tourist people or don't like them, but they do. Actually, they do, and it was so nice, seeing that. And yeah, it was such a nice experience.
Okay, so you have again good interaction with people there.
Yeah, we had a good interaction with other Japanese people who can talk English, and that was nice. Yeah.
I'm curious, like you sometimes responded like in Japanese, hi, right? I know this, but you are learning Japanese.
Hi, 日本語を勉強します。
Like how long have you been studying Japanese?
For 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, only for 3 months. But I can understand more than I can speak because of animes. So I'm always listening and I'm like, oh, I know what this means. Oh, I know what they talk about. But it's really hard learning Japanese. Yeah.
So you are very used to hearing Japanese language
Yeah.
by anime.
Yeah. That's why I know so mostly what they are talking about. But it's really difficult to speak it by yourself. So like ordering stuff, that's what I can do. But there's a big difference as a foreigner speaking or hearing Japanese and Japanese talking Japanese. They're like so fast in talking. Like when they ask you, do you need is it fukuro? Fukuro? Like a bag?
A bag, fukuro.
Yeah, they're asking you, do you need a fukuro? And I'm like, again, sorry, I didn't get that. Although I know what fukuro means, but they are so fast by talking that I don't get it always.
I see. How does Japanese sound? Like you mentioned, like they speak very fast so much, but how does Japanese sound to you?
So the first thing which comes to my mind is polite.
Polite.
Yeah.
Japanese language sound.
Yeah, I think it sounds really polite, really nice, really calming. That's my expression.
I see. Interesting. Language sounds polite. Interesting. Okay. So, like, are there your favorite Japanese words you really liked?
めっちゃ綺麗です。
めっちゃ綺麗です。
That's why I'm hearing a lot here, especially from the girls. They're like, めっちゃ綺麗です。かわいい。
Someone say the phrase to you?
No. They are like, when I'm passing by them and they are like showing to something and they're like, oh, めっちゃ綺麗です。Yeah.
They're showing, like, they're introducing something.
Yeah. That's what I hear a lot and that's what I like.
Okay.
Words I like. Are there any sushi I like? The word sushi.
Okay. You like sushi and the word sushi too.
I like both.
Okay. Do you want to continue studying Japanese?
Yeah, I do. Because I will come, or I'm trying to come every year. I want to go to Sapporo, to Fukuoka, Kagoshima, and Okinawa. These are the places I want to go in the future. And that's why I will try to learn Japanese ongoing. It makes things really easy. So I can also read kana, like hiragana and katakana. So I'm always like reading signs and like, okay, that means that. Or it makes things easier, like ordering stuff, like going by train.
I see.
That's why I keep going on learning.
Okay. So like knowing the language in the place makes you to have more convenient, easy travel.
Yeah, especially because a lot of Japanese don't talk English, and it makes it easier when I know some words, so I can tell them something.
I see. And also probably knowing Japanese makes your travel more full of feeling, like more better, right?
Yeah, you're feeling like you are somehow Japanese too. And when traveling around, and so you can talk in Japanese, so a bit makes things easier.
I see. I sometimes ask this question, but lastly, when you come back home from Japan, what kind of thing do you want to bring back? Like, what kind of thing do you want to apply to yourself, mentally or materially, anything? But what kind of thing do you want to bring back home?
So materialistic matcha.
Matcha.
Because
matcha.
we don't have good matcha in Germany. Also some good clothes. Because I'm rather small, and in Germany we have like it's like difficult finding clothes for petite girls, and here a lot of girls are like the same height as me, so it's much easier to shop here than in Germany. So clothing is like most important to me, and also bringing back when I'm coming back, I'm really like calm. I am like positive. And it was like, that's what I bring back, like positivity and calmness and such a nice experience, like nothing bad happened mostly, and that's what I bring back from my experience here. Yeah. And thinking of coming back soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to come back soon.
Yeah.
So, like, as for interview, that's all. I hope you can come back to Japan again.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best of your learning Japanese language.
Thank you so much.
So, it was very nice to talk with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
ご視聴ありがとうございました。いかがだったでしょうか？動画のご感想やテーマのご要望などコメント欄で教えていただけますと幸いです。たくさんのコメントお待ちしております。チャンネル登録の際は通知ボタンもお忘れなく。